What's going on, YouTube? I am back from Los Angeles and Treyarch Studios, and I've returned home with something. This is the Call of Duty Zombies timeline. I have gone into the bowels of Treyarch, the basement, and let me tell you, Jason Blundell wasn't kidding. It's very dusty down there. And they wouldn't go down without a fight. I had to rip this from Jason Blundell's hands, and you can tell they got a little bit of a piece of me, but nothing that couldn't stop me. And I stole this for one sole reason. Not to better our understanding of the zombie storyline, no, my friends. Because it's time to air my grievances with the community.
The airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now, you're gonna hear about it.
So here we have in here the official Call of Duty Zombies timeline, stolen by yours truly from the basement of Treyarch. And there are a few certain points on this timeline that I would like to bring up to you guys. The first thing we need to discuss, I made a video several months ago saying Leroy in Der Eisendrache Easter egg, and some of you didn't believe me. JWolf18 said his face is fucking down. Anyone can say he is Leroy or some other fuck. You're just doing this for views, and to think that I would ever make something up just for views is ridiculous. Or Marvin Aguirre, who said, I don't see Leroy either. Either I'm blind or that shit isn't there. Let's not forget a Jay Batia, who said, you've got to be kidding me. Or Eric Sports, who said the guy in the picture has a ring. Leroy doesn't. Are you guys questioning my eyes? Because let me use my eyes to read this zombie's timeline. Let me see. September 19th, 1318. Honoring the Wolf King's dying request, his loyal servant Arthur scatters and buries his bones in the grounds of Der Eisendrache, accompanied by the King's Wolf. And then we have right next to it, September 20th, 1318, Temporal Rifts teleport Arthur to Resolution 1295 in 2025, Angola. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have it. Definitive proof. Leroy, the big guy, the sloth, whatever you'd like to call him, was in Der Eisendrache. And all of you doubters can just be gone.
Boom. Roasted.
The next thing we need to discuss is when Transit, Moon, and Nuketown took place. Now, I'll admit, I was a little bit wrong. It happens. From time to time, I'll admit, I make mistakes. And I said Transit was in the year 2025. And a number of you said, no, John, that's just plain out ridiculous. Transit is in the 1960s. We have Jack Leonard, who says Transit has to take place in the 1960s because that's when the rockets were launched. And if it was in 2025, the original 4 would be dead when the rockets were in the launch pad. Plus, love the vids. Okay, you were kind to me. Thank you, Jack. Kazakh Whippin said Nuketown happened in the 1960s. Bruh. Or Valdo, who said Transit happened in the 1960s. My proof is that Marlton was inside the Nuketown bunker, and the map you're playing on, ironically enough, throughout Nuketown. That doesn't even make sense, Valdo. It is much like the map 5 in Ascension, where you can hear stuff going on with the Easter eggs in both of those maps through the phone. Nuketown is happening in the events of Moon. Hence, and I didn't bother reading the rest of it or screen capping the rest of it. Either way, your thought was that Nuketown and Moon happened to be in the 1960s, thus Transit happens to be in the 1960s. However, what we learned from the timeline, now I gotta go pick up the timeline. Nuketown and Moon both take place in the year 2025. We have it clearly states October 13th, 2025, Nuketown Zombies. There we go. Nuketown Zombies is in 2025. And then by the transitive property, Moon is also October 13th. 2025. And let's continue reading. Because then when does Transit take place? When does Die Rise take place? Well, while it may not be 2025, I was wrong about that. It is still the future and not the 60s. We have October 21st, 2035, Transit. And then a day later, October 22nd, 2035, Die Rise. There we go. Transit is in the future. Buried, Die Rise, also in the future, and happen around the same time in the same dimension. And the multiple videos, I've made several on these, but here are two of them. The video by me 2 years ago, what year Transit happened, why Transit was not in the 1960s, explained. Correct. Also, this video, Transit isn't in the 1960s. Also correct. So, some of you are wrong.
Boom. Roasted.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is one more grievance I would like to air. I made a video 3 months ago called The Denizens Broken Arrow's secret creation, Denizen's backstory revisited, Zombies storyline. In this video, I basically discussed the Denizens and my theory that Broken Arrow had created the Denizens. And some of you, such as FMR Nation, said, sorry, but this was the stupidest theory I've ever heard from someone of COD Zombies. I like your channel, but man... And then he goes on to promote himself. So we're just going to get rid of this comment right there. And we also have one from TFKJ who said, and to think not long ago, he made up his own bullshit. And then a few laughing emojis. Very funny, TFK, because, well, after doing a little bit of research of my own, it appears April 10th, 2035, Broken Arrow creates the Denizens. There we go. Yet another video proven correct by the zombie storyline timeline.
Boom. Roasted.
Anyway, guys, those are my grievances. This video, I hope you guys understand, was all in jest. I'm not mad at any of you guys. I'm just here playing around. In all seriousness, though, the other day, I had the amazing opportunity to go to a YouTube summit in New York, where I was able to capture early footage of Zombies Chronicles. No, I'm kidding, but a number of you actually thought that we were in a YouTube summit in New York. No, Treyarch actually was very kind enough to actually fly me out to their studio in Santa Monica, California, where we were able to record some early footage of the Zombie Chronicles. And starting tomorrow on my channel, there will be a new video from Zombie Chronicles releasing every day for you guys to enjoy. So be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that. This is a wonderful opportunity. This is the first time I've ever really had early gameplay. So be excited for it. I'm going to do my best to make some epic videos for you guys. Hopefully not just the standard, here's the new map kind of thing. I'm going to do my best to make sure this gameplay is great for you guys. And once again, thank you to Treyarch for, one, this amazing timeline. I sat down today and read this for like an hour. It's so much fun. And two, just thank you for letting me come out and record the gameplay early. It was such a treat. It was such a wonderful trip. And it was great to see all the zombie YouTubers in person and meet a number of them for the first time. Anyway, that's going to wrap things up for this video. To anybody I called out in this video, understand I'm just joking. I didn't mean anything I said. And I'm not actually that, like, happy that I got some things right. It was cool that I got things right, but I don't actually care about the people who said I was wrong. It was just cool to finally get a lot of information and a lot of new clarity in the zombie storyline. Because while there were many things I was right about, there were also many things that I was wrong about. And this clears up a lot of air, and I'm going to continue to make videos on this timeline in the coming future. That's going to wrap things up, though. I hope you have a wonderful day, and bye.